two men lost in a forest. We're not lost, we're just struggling to read the map. But welcome to another vlog. Jack's here, as is often the case. We were discussing before that I think Jack's probably the most featured cameo in any of my videos, apart from Abby, but he debates that.
I'd ask for a fee if this was monetisable.
Mate, if it was monetisable, I'd give you a fee. More people need to watch these videos. We are in Delamere Forest, or on the verge of Delamere Forest. We've just been up the old Pale Hill, which is that thing up there. And now we're trying to find our way back round this sort of circular trail. I just thought I'd bring you along, show you some scenes. I don't know what else is going to be in this vlog. Got a few bits on later in the week that I will try and bring you with. But for now, let's just enjoy some nature with this guy. How's it going? Have you found
it? Right. It's not letting me start the route, although I'm an All Trails Plus member. Show me a preview, but I just want to go, man.
Do you want to do it on
also the signal, because we're in the arse end of nowhere, isn't great.
Yeah, but you'd think that given that there's like that there, you know what I mean?
No, I believe in the route.
Right, okay.
The route's never done us wrong, and I've gone up routes that's like, go to the 4th tree and turn right, up a steep hill.
For this excursion, we do have, where is it? Oh, White Monster. Standard. Jack brought beers.
Yeah, man, walk beers.
Do you want
It's usually for the summit beers.
Yeah, but we hit the summit first.
Yeah, that's your
and also, do you want to tell them what time it is?
2:35 p.m.
That's not true. That's not true. It's like 9:30, surely. Serene. You never been here?
No.
Crazy.
I don't even know where we are, like geographically. Left.
East, as you call it.
Some may say. Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. I would like to go to the Wirral.
I don't think you would. Saying that, there's probably quite nice beachy type shit.
I assume it's quite small of an area.
Is it New Brighton? Is like the beach out there that's meant to be decent in the summer. We'll go, man. I'll take you at some point.
You need to. You've never been to Formby, have you?
I've not, no. I've always been Crosby if I've been beaches.
That's very crazy. It's huge, man. It's huge beach. Almost like the sands of Rio down in Formby. That's always mad though, isn't it? Like, is a beach like the end?
What do you mean?
Of like the country.
Yeah.
Like the sea.
Why was that a question? Why did you ask that as if you didn't know the answer to that?
Like, you know when we always talk about like, the scale?
Right.
Like that, like when you look at a map and like that's the country.
Yeah.
Like where you are pinpointed there, we're on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mad, isn't it? It's like grand. The grandeur of it all.
Yeah, it is mad when you look out to the sea from the beach and you're like, this is just sea now,
like,
for fucking time.
This is the furthest man can go on this country at this point. What fucking
Scenes.
Like, what is Mercury based? I brought a sandwich. If you would like to have half a sandwich.
What kind of sandwich are we talking?
BLT.
Yeah. I got a protein bar and some nuts if you want some almonds. Okay, so updates. I look like shit and I feel like shit. I've had a bit of a sore throat like earlier on this week, but by the time it got to Wednesday when we did that walk that was in the last clip, I felt alright. But I woke up this morning, today's Friday, woke up this morning just full of it, and I actually feel like physically and mentally wiped out as well. I've noticed like quite a bit of brain fog, which is not ideal because I've got a gig tonight and a gig tomorrow night. Tonight at least I'm not singing, I'm just playing the bass, but it is a late one. Tonight's set is midnight till 2 AM, which means I'm not going to get home and to bed till at least 3. So that's not ideal. I'm slightly worried about tomorrow because I am singing tomorrow. It's just me and the acoustic, which is not ideal because if I can't, you know, this is going to really hinder my ability to sing. But we'll cross our fingers and toes. I'm actually looking forward to tonight. There was meant to be a night out surrounding tonight that's sort of fallen on its arse, which, I mean, given the state of how I am, is probably a good thing. But the gig should be good fun. I've done this gig. It's just like an indie covers night. at the Jacaranda in Liverpool. I've done this gig twice before with different people in the band. It should be interesting because I only actually know one of the guys in the band, so never played with the other two, so that'll be fun. Fingers crossed I can resurrect between now and then. I'm going to dose myself up and hope for the best. So, the resurrection occurred. I still don't feel 100% and I am full of a cold, but I am ready for some fucking rock and roll. So we are post gig. It was fun. I definitely felt like a struggle. I think I used a lot of energy at the start and then just tapered off as it went on. I'm sweaty, I'm out of breath, I'm having to carry all my shit back up to the car. It's currently 2:09 AM, so I'm going to go home, I'm going to take some night nurse and hope I've got a voice in the morning. I will catch you with voice updates tomorrow. Peace. This was the worst weekend this could have happened, but it's okay. We move. I am just getting ready for tonight's gig. The studio is not... This autofocus sucks, man. I need a new camera. The studio is not as much of a write-off as I thought it was going to be, because I've just been in here sorting all my stuff out for later. My bedroom is a bit of a write-off though, because I feel like I've just been like vegetating ill in there for 2 days. Still feeling very much under the weather, but I have been singing this afternoon and I have got a voice. It's not a great voice. It wasn't really a great voice to begin with, so the cold doesn't help, but I think the gig is going to be fine, maybe, hopefully. It's my first time playing acoustic in a long time. Acoustic gigs are fun, but I prefer doing stuff with a band because the onus isn't solely on you. Tonight I'm sort of just having to carry it all myself, and it's a load of new songs and stuff, so that'll be interesting. It's a new sound system that I've recently got as well, that I'm trying out for the first time. I'm not trying out for the first time, like I've tested it, but I'm using it in a gig scenario for the first time tonight. I think last night generally went pretty well. I was flagging by the end of it, but I still had quite a good time. I was watching the footage back this morning. Yeah, we were okay. It's not the tightest or best gig that I've ever played, but it was quite packed in there and everyone seems to be very into it. There's a funny bit, I'll try and clip it and put it in, but like, I can't remember what song we were playing. We were just starting to do a song and these two girls kept like looking at me and Adam the singer and like pointing and talking to each other. Watching the footage back, I think they're trying to work out which one of us has better hair, which under normal circumstances is definitely Adam anyway, but especially today, because I've not washed this sweaty wig yet. I'm about to jump in the bath and then jump in the shower and get dressed and eat some food, and then I'm heading to the gig. If there's any singers in the audience, this stuff with some natty honey in it, it's the one. last night went okay. It was definitely a gig, and I was definitely playing. It was difficult. I sort of came on with some sort of intense fever during the set, so I was just sweating profusely. It was quite disgusting. I also think my like fluid intelligence has been really shit while I've been ill, and I've just had major brain fog. It was difficult. I feel like I definitely wasn't on my A game, but people that were there seemed to enjoy it. Still feeling a bit ill, but definitely a lot better today. I think I'm going to try and head to the gym later on, just because I'm feeling doughy, man. It's probably been about 3 days, and those 3 days have not been a productive 3 days, so I'm going to go and hit legs, but just a light leg session. But I'll probably do that later. For now, I am going to go for a walk in the park, because it is an absolutely beautiful day, and I'm feeling a great sense of appreciation. Today's fit. A great sense of appreciation on account of not feeling like a walking corpse. What's going on, people? Just thought I'd do a little check-in. I have just come out to get some work done, basically, because I was sick of being in the house all the time. And I think I've been cooped up in there for too long, spent too much time just like in the studio or like working in my living room on my laptop or whatever. So I've come up with, I'll show you. This is Pickering's pasture on the River Mersey. So thought I'd just come here, get some editing done. Been sending a few messages, trying to get some gigs sorted. Been polishing off one of these bad boys, which is a classic. Yesterday's gym session was, I was going to film it, like I went late specifically to try and film it, but the gym was still packed even though it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I just decided, I mean, to be honest, it was not a good leg session anyway. I feel like I was still feeling the illness. Look at this guy behind me. I was still feeling the illness. So yeah, it wasn't like I was going crazy hard or anything like that. I just kind of got it over and done with and got out there. But it did feel good to get moving again. I also just did like 15-20 minutes on the treadmill, just walking, just because I feel like I've not been out much lately because I've been ill and the weather's been shite. Which is partly why I've come here today, to feel like I'm outside without actually having to be outside, and also means I can get some stuff done. So I'm going to sit here for probably another, I've been here for like 45 minutes already, I'm going to sit here for probably another half an hour, finish some of this stuff, and then gym. This vlog, and most of my vlogs is just me going, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, and then just not showing you me in the gym. Today might be another instance of that, because the thing is, when you go by yourself, like I haven't got a tripod to put the phone on, the phone cam, I'm not taking the actual camera in there with like a proper full-on tripod. So unless like I go with Abby, which never happens anymore because she's fucking quit, or like I go with our Adam sometimes, so I could get him to film, but most of the time I'm just like solo, so I'm having to like prop the phone up somewhere, which is not ideal. But today's push, so I'm excited because push is the best day, as we know. Anything that includes chest is the best day. So I don't know if I'm going to do that this afternoon or tonight, because I've got some stuff I need to do in the studio as well. But I'll tell you what, actually, lunch is going to be nice, so I'll pick up with lunch. Okay, so lunch, I tend to flick between the same couple of meals when it comes to lunch, just because it's easier that way. So today we are doing what's become an absolute staple. We've got mincemeat, right? So I'll cook all this up. This is 500 grams. Cook this all now. Have half today, half tomorrow. And then we are gonna have, we've got kale that I'm gonna just boil. Put the mincemeat in a bowl, put the kale in a bowl. Then rice, you can do like boil in the bag or whatever, but I am gonna go with some of this, just mushroom rice. And you're thinking, that sounds like not a meal, that just sounds like ingredients in a bowl. And essentially it is just ingredients in a bowl, so you put all them in, you mash it all up, but you got the secret ingredient. I feel sorry for Americans that don't have this, or like actual Nando's. Put the Nando's medium sauce on it, mix it all around. 10 out of 10 meal. And I just feel like because it's kind of like moist, which sounds horrible, but it's dead easy to eat. I can just like shovel that down, and it's like 55 grams of protein, I think. So I'm gonna put all that together now. Because okay, so this is a bit of an experiment. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me or how good I'm looking currently. So Abby said the other day, she's like, oh, I've bought us a new camera. She wanted one to use for her dance videos, and she was like, you might as well just use it for vlogs and stuff in the interim. So this has just arrived, right? And it's what I'm filming on currently. So like I said, I don't really know how good it sounds or looks, but this is what we're dealing with. It's this tiny little thing, Osmo Pocket 3, I think it's called. So far, looks pretty sick. Looks pretty cool. So hopefully, I mean, I've already complained a couple of times in this video about like the autofocus on, because what I've been using. So obviously I do like phone clips and stuff as well, but mainly what I've been using, where is it? Where's the camera? It's this DSLR Canon ESD 750D, which is pretty old at this point, to be honest. And it was like second or third hand when I first got it. So hopefully this means I can do a lot more cool shit. Might start using it for podcasts. Definitely going to be using it for vlogs if this footage turns out alright, and it seems like it's in decent nick. It's second hand, like, but, and funnily enough, I was actually saying to Jack at the start of this vlog how cool it would be to do like long form, like almost podcasts, but while we were hiking. But obviously it'd be a pain to have a camera, but this, you could just sort of put it on a selfie stick and just walk with it. And you can also get like wireless mics that connect to this as well, which would be pretty cool to do one day. But yeah, crazy updates, new camera. Right, I've spent a bit of time this afternoon playing around with this thing, and I've decided it's sick. It's like actually sick. Like, also, I didn't really realise before, but like how wide it is, mate. Like, I'm always saying when I'm doing travel videos, oh, I can't wait till I get a wider lens, because like if you're trying to show someone a scene, like this is not enough room. But this, like, you've never seen my full bedroom, and you shouldn't, because it's a fucking tip, but you know what I mean? Like, that's sick. So I think I'm gonna go to an open mic night tonight. Just one near me that I just go to quite regularly. So I'll probably get up and play a few tunes, and I'm going to take this with me, try and film a bit of my stuff, and just film a couple of other people just to test it out. So let's go.
I'm so scared, please I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I get down the stairs. I know clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. People just keep on saying, proud
was chaos. But it was fun. Basically what happened was the pub was full because the footy was on. So then it was, I don't know, it was just a fucking crazy atmosphere, man. But it was good crack. I filmed all my footage the other way, which I don't know if I should have done for vlog purposes, but I just thought I can use it for like my Instagram and stuff, my music Instagram, which is always useful. It'd be interesting to see how it sounded, what the quality was like for like live music on this new cam and stuff. But yeah, man, what a fucking, this has been a weird video. Like, I don't know what this has been about, but I like the sort of fly on the wall, vloggy, just basic life shit, man. It's cool, so I'm gonna do more of it. I'm gonna end this vlog here and pick up in a new vlog in a few days when I'm doing more stuff. So hopefully there shouldn't be too much of a gap between these videos now, because I'm trying to crank them out, you know, like every 2 or 3 weeks. So thank you for watching, whatever this has been. Also check out my jacket, man. Keith Haring, cool shit. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.